Why am I getting so tense?
Stop squeezing me!
Why have the bank frozen my account?
I said stop it!
Where's the road gone?
There is no road.
What's all the plopping for?
What?
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 Come with me through the curtain of blurred colons and find out what's going on in my cancer chemo story. Welcome to the Tumour-tastic.
Video diary number 47.
Hi, Skatz here.
They know who you are.
It's Friday, November the 15th. Welcome to video diary number 47 on Still Alive, where we don't like to die before we die, do we? Why can't we just live?
Because you won't let me.
Do you know, until yesterday I was thinking there's not much to report about the last week except for the rain and the storms, just a little thing. But then I got a message from my bank late last night after 11 p.m. That was weird, to come into the branch and see them next Tuesday. It didn't say why, and you hear all these stories about bank accounts being frozen, and after both of mine and Liz's bank cards had been refused at the supermarket earlier in the week, we were both a little bit on edge, shall we say, and then all of the little money worries that were hardly worth mentioning suddenly took on a whole new weight.
Oh no, that's how the squeezing begins.
So on the plus side, I've got something to talk about. Yay! But on the not so plus side, I've gone from a sort of background tension somewhere over there to more of an in-your-face tension.
I can't get any smaller.
And it's all because of Hertz, the car rental company we used in Ireland. I think I mentioned the block of €3,500 they put on Liz's bank card as a deposit. Well, they said the block would be removed after 5 working days, but it's been nearly twice that, and it's still not been removed. And you can't get through to any kind of customer service, only the branch in Ireland where they picked up the car, where we picked up the car. They didn't pick up the car, we did. And they're no use at all, because all they do is send a message on their computer to release the block, and that hurtles through the system in 5 working days, allegedly. And they can't do anything about it after that. Computer says no.
The walls are closing in.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but we moved into Computer in the month of November. Ooh, that rhymes. That's lovely. So that's when we first paid for house contents insurance, and we bought a Spanish car, so we started paying for car insurance. And then there was the music equipment insurance. We paid the annual amount for each of these to save a bit of money, and there was some stuff that Liz paid in insurance as well. Anyway, it means that every November we have to renew all of them. Plop! A little more tension drops onto the shoulders.
Plop!
November is also a time when Liz has less work coming in. That's something we expect. We budget for it, so it's only a tiny worry.
Plop again?
A tiny little bit more tension drops. It's all right. We'll be fine. We just can't use the bank account cards at the supermarket.
Plop!
Or at the cafe.
Plop!
We can do without the occasional relaxing meal out.
Plop!
Hertz will release the block soon, won't they?
Plop!
I wonder why they call themselves Hertz.
Plop!
Oh, and every year the rent goes up on the house in November.
Plop! The walls!
And this year it was more than usual for reasons I don't want to go into, but there was discussion about the contract, which is always a little worry.
Plop!
And it had to go through both of the Hess stores, and when that happens, and they have trouble getting in touch with each other as well.
Plop!
And the rent payment date is getting very close, and then some of the rules change. Then it feels like the ground of certainty is moving beneath our feet. And then the ground does actually start moving and sliding down the mountain on the roads nearby as a month's rain falls in a matter of hours.
Plop, 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 plop.
Then my outdoor office/studio roof starts leaking, and I had to safeguard my computer and everything else in there, so it wasn't safe to work anymore. Well, I said I'd better take the day off. That's what I thought, through a growing headache.
Plop!
And then this sniffling nose block cold keeps attacking my sinuses and making it impossible to focus.
Plop!
And the dogs are barking outside the door so loud I can hear them even with my ear protectors in.
Plop!
Why aren't they working?
Plop!
My jaw is tightening and it's spreading down my back.
Plop!
Then when I got indoors to relax and watch some brainless telly, there was a power cut.
Boom, fizzle, plop! Plop!
So then the heating didn't come on.
Plop!
We lost the internet, so we felt cut off from everyone and worried about them because we'd seen on Facebook before the internet went down, the roads in and out of town were blocked.
Plop, plop!
So lots of people we knew were stuck out in the country with bits of their property falling off.
Plop, plop, plop!
And now I'm getting behind with making the videos. I couldn't release the Wednesday one until Thursday, and I didn't start this one until late on today, and I have the live show tomorrow to organise as well.
Live, Plop!
And I just want to play guitar or piano and sing to reduce the tension, but I can't do that in the studio because there's horrible electrical buzz every time I plug anything musical in, and that's been going on for months now, and it didn't seem too much of a worry before. It probably just needs earthing properly, but now it's part of the weight that's bearing down, and I could really do with a strong massage. But Liz is just as tense as I am.
Double plop!
And Facebook is now telling me, just today, that I can't share my videos on any groups that I don't run anymore. They keep taking them down, even the ones where I've been specifically approved and allowed to post there, because I'm a regular poster of advice and help to the group. So there's a danger of the videos being watched by fewer people unless I can find a way around it. It's just another huge learning curve to climb. It's just what I need with a big sack of crap on my back. Who's that bloke who pushes a big rock up a hill all the time only for it to roll back down again? I feel like him, only covered in shite.
Shite, Plop!
2024 can feck off. It's possible it might be a tiny little bit easier to handle if I didn't have a bloody tumour inside of me and the weight of waiting for a surgery appointment and facing the possibility of a botched operation and potential death. And that's something that Plop doesn't do justice to.
Not Plop?
Plop! La! On that note, that's all for this week. But next week I'll be back and maybe I'll be happy and have plenty to talk about. Thank you so much for continuing to follow my story and letting me express my joys and frustrations. I do have some fun too. It's not ploppy all day.
Ploppy!
Tune in next Friday for another thrilling episode of
Plop!
Keep your fingers and your toes crossed, you lovely people, and as always, raise your drinking receptacles with me. The toast is still alive.
Still Plop!
So let's do the still alive dance.
Ploppity plop!